this evening, but I'm going to carry on anyway. Today we celebrate the 50th golden anniversary of the union of wedlock between the one Alexander Ehrendeutsch to his betrothed Gloria Shieldhouse, who half a century ago were manacled together in holy matrimony. Or in other words, welcome to the half-centennial piss-up, which will no doubt contain an inordinate number of proctology jokes. Like, how did a proctologist get his girl? He sphincter. There are two people with us here today who can boast having attended the great wedding. Page boy nephews Stephen Kopoloff and my good self. But there is one other person here today who also made an appearance at Alex's wedding. And that would be Velvel. And how delighted we are that you're here with us again tonight. Rumoured to have also featured at the wedding before she got totally blotto, barely able to consummate, is the consummate hostess with the mostess herself and the star of the show, Gloria. Behind every successful man is a woman, said Groucho Marx, and behind her is his wife. And he also added, these are my principles, and if you don't like them, I've got others. Well, Professor Alexander Alex Deutsch is a man of principle. Although an eminent colorectal surgeon, he recognised early in his distinguished career that the sweet smell of success down the anal cavity can only be achieved through hard work and dedication, rather than through sycophantic arse licking. That would leave a bitter taste in one's mouth. Though Alex didn't pass his exams first time round, with a dogged commitment, failure was never an option. The story of his perseverance has become legendary. And then Alex received the long-awaited letter that strangely Gloria knew nothing about. Congratulations on passing your test. You have syphilis. That should have read, you have to see Phyllis. And Phyllis, of course, the office secretary who informed Alex that he had passed that particular exam. And as I speak, Alex is feigning recollection of the aforementioned Phyllis with that famous nod, which I shall touch upon in due course. And now for the cobblers. Gloria was only the cobbler's daughter, but she had a soul. Alex would say, she has her soul, and we have our souls. But to be fair to Gloria's father, dear Harry, he was no cobbler, he owned a shoe shop. He said that a lady has to wear her shoes correctly in order to entice her man. Behind her ears, I think he said. Gloria was an innocent English literature major who would never ever split an infinitive on her first date. But she had bigger, grandiose dreams, to boldly go where no man has gone before. She wanted to become a librarian, and of course, later an acclaimed journalist. She was intrigued by the wonders of grammar, the full stop, the comma, and the colon, especially the colon. Where can I get some more of this? She would ask invitingly. And then she met Alex. He first introduced himself. The name is Colin. Colin O'Scopy. Colonoscopy, as later explained by Alex, it's not getting the camera up there that hurts. It's the film crew that's the killer. On their first date, Alex set the tone by ordering the rump steak, a taste of things to come. For dessert, he regaled her with endless bum jokes, winning her over one joke at a time. As a trainee proctologist, he would recall, I had to work my way up from the bottom. But Gloria, I'm a depressed proctologist. I'm down in the dumps. Like the mythological god of erotic love, the Cupid, Alex aimed his love arrow at Gloria's heart. On bended knees, he would fall over backwards, performing all of his own stunts to win her over, but his erotic love became an erratic love. Some may call it a Cupid stunt. Admittedly, Alex's wedding proposal may have lacked a touch of romance when he asked Gloria, "Will you be my desperate Scouse wife?" Still, desperate housewife. Still, Gloria would try to politely reciprocate with some English grammatical jokes of her own. I know these aren't going to get any laughs at all, but it's the only clean material in this speech. Why did the comma break up with the apostrophe? Because it was too possessive. What's the difference between a cat and a comma? A cat has claws at the end of its paws, and a comma is a pause at the end of a clause. And what happened to the National Library of Ireland? Someone stole the book. Alex would feign appreciation in his inimitable way, in the way he responds to someone he bumps into on the street, who greets him enthusiastically, but whom Alex does not recognise at all. Professor Deutsch? If the drawn-out does not provide Alex's neuro-nerve endings the time required to put name to face, then Alex becomes the master of conducting a very personal and intimate conversation with what might as well be a mannequin. But what a life together. Liverpool, Boston, Zurich, Kfar Saba, only to be tarnished by Netanya. Another famous Liverpudlian once said, "And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. You have made Anna, Rachel, Svika, David, and their better halves, Oren, Danny, Zeev, and whoever Svika is currently bonking. And the DNA of your love and Yiddishkeit has been implanted in our grandchildren, in your grandchildren, Aviad, Eitan, Lavi, Liam, Lishai, Tamar, Lior, Mai, and our own Liam." 50 years ago, to the day, number one on the hit parade was Diana Ross and the Supremes with "You Can't Hurry Love." So 50 years later, in no particular hurry, and just about done, we celebrate your golden wedding anniversary. Thank you so much for being who you are, not only inspirations and pillars to each other, but to all whose lives you touch. The journalist and the proctologist have indeed created a veritable dynasty of family and friends who stand alongside you today in love, honour and respect. You'll never walk alone. Enjoy your special day. L'chaim.